So there's a difference between being passionate about your book and wanting it to be excellent and wanting it to be the best that it can be, and really idolizing it, putting your book and this ideal of your book in the place of God, putting it even over God and your relationship with God in your life. There's a difference. And one of the ways that you know that you might be idolizing your book is if you're unwilling to accept feedback about it. If you are not willing to hear anything what anyone has to say about your book, you're not willing to accept constructive criticism and look at ways to improve it and make it better. If you feel like that you, just because you got the idea from God and that you heard from God about it, that it doesn't need any changes, you might be idolizing your book, because God calls us to work with other people together on anything that we create for Him. And He calls us to submit ourselves to one another and to humble ourselves when we're in our relationships. And a lot of times, if we're not willing to do that and not able to do that, it's because of pride. Plain and simple. And I know we don't like to think about it as idolatry, but that's really what it is. And so we have to be mindful of that. We have to do a heart check and really ask ourselves, are we kind of worshiping our own opinions a little bit? If we think that we're too good for feedback, that might be the case. And that means we need to go to God and get right with Him and then change our behavior in order to glorify Him with what we're trying to do with our writing.